So here we are, the morning of June 1st, day one of the carnivore diet. I haven't even started it yet, but not only am I quitting veggies, carbs, and all that crap, right, on sugars, but I'm also, little fact about me, yeah, I do smoke when I drink, so I'm gonna quit that as well. And I'm gonna cut back. I might switch off of beer and just go bourbon and not go out as much. Kind of doing a lot at once, I know, but hell with it. As far as mental state right now, mentally, I'm a little foggy, didn't get really good sleep because I woke up at 4:30 and just kind of was dozing off and on until like I decided to wake up at 7:30. My mood, I'm kind of in a meh mood, just circumstances surrounding my life right now. I mean, nothing terrible. Energy level, my energy level is kind of, how would I classify it? You know, on a scale of 10, maybe I'm a 6 right now. And body soreness. So I have been working out for the last 33 days, minus one day. I did take a day off, but just calisthenics, but I've been each day getting progressively more and more. And so it's like a constant state of slight soreness. I want to see if this diet alleviates that. I also have a terrible pinch on my shoulders, which I don't think anything's going to help that except a massage. That's something I could lose. These love handles. But I mean, there's me at 5'11", 220 pounds. I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna go make breakfast. That's another thing I'm gonna do that I just fucking hate, which is taking pictures of my food or video of my food. I just abhor it, but I want you all to see what I'm doing along this journey. So for breakfast, we're gonna be having scrambled eggs with smoked salmon. Typically, I have scrambled eggs or just fried egg with bacon. We're gonna just switch it out with smoked salmon. I usually put heavy cream in the scrambled eggs, but this recipe calls for mascarpone. I might do both. We'll see. Well, I'll take a picture of the end result. Okay, so the scrambled eggs with smoked salmon features the ingredients: 3 eggs, 2 ounces smoked salmon, 1 tablespoon of mascarpone. I put a little dash of creamer just to get a little bit creaminess in the eggs, and then salt. I love scrambled eggs. I love smoked salmon. Together was interesting. The mascarpone, I guess, kind of takes away a little bit of the smokiness from the smoked salmon. It's a pretty good breakfast so far, though. I think for lunch, I'm going to make some chicken wings. So for lunch, I had just chicken wings that I cooked in the air fryer. I tossed them in some Adobo Loco jalapeno chico sauce that did not have any sugar in it. My God, that sauce is perfect on wings. So I don't know if I mentioned that when I reviewed it a few weeks back, but wow, that sauce is amazing on wings. So I have wings saved up for leftovers, I guess for like 2 more rounds. But yeah, I forgot to take a video of it. We're gonna cut up this picanha so we can cook actual steaks from it. Got my new butcher knife. Very excited about this. If you could see, it's kind of hard to tell, but the grain is going this way. So we're gonna cut against it, all right? I'm gonna cut against it and cut out a few good sized steaks here. Oh, look at that, man, this thing cuts like butter. And of course, yeah, each slice we're gonna have to cook a little bit more. I just seared the outside real quick. But yeah, this should be fun. And in case you don't know what picanha is, got this nice sirloin cap underneath that I scored and salted and all that. So there's a lot of fat on this. Should be really good. So I went to a comedy club on night 1. And the only thing I could eat was this burger with cheese. They gave it to me with chips. I didn't eat the chips, obviously. So I was still very hungry. I drank a ton of water all day, and I was still hungry, so I ate basically a second dinner. All right, day 2. It is June 2nd. All right, so mental fog. I'm a little foggy today because I could not sleep last night. I don't know. I got to sleep about 1 1:30. I woke up at 5:30, but it was like not restful sleep. They say you feel the changes more like day 2 is when you feel sluggish, and then day 3 is when, I don't know. Like they say like by day 4 you're supposed to feel like all that energy. So I apparently have to power through the next 2 days. So mentally, I'm very foggy today. I mean, I just woke up, right? I've been awake for like 2.5 hours, but soreness levels, let me see. I don't know, maybe a 2 or 3. I'm not too sore. I did drink a shitload of water. I drank so much water yesterday, and I don't think I've pissed once. I'm kidding, but it's just been so much water. And I mean, I had a good night last night, so I guess I'm in a good mood today. Energy level, I mean, like you said, 2 nights in a row where I got bad sleep, but that's kind of normal for me. So I mean, I'm in probably like a 5 right now. This is a 32-ounce iron flask. I usually drink 3 of these a day. Something like that, 3 of these. I drank like 4.5 of these yesterday. I was so thirsty, I could not get enough water in my system. So I'm kind of dragging ass right now. And that's only the second day. I'm just, everyone says the second and third days are the worst. I just dragging ass. It could be the lack of sleep all weekend. Could be the lack of carbs. It could be a combination of the two. Still drinking coffee, black, and yeah, it has no effect on me. Just powering through. I'm not even hungry enough to eat lunch right now, so I'm satiated, at least from a hunger standpoint. I did get a quick burst of energy where it was almost like manic. And no, I'm not manic depressive, so don't worry about that. But yeah, and then went shopping, bought some seafood so I could change shit up, and then now I'm starting to drag ass again. I stopped to exercise today, so let's see how this goes. Yay. This is June 3rd. This is day 3. So after feeling pretty lethargic for most of yesterday, to get some energy spikes throughout. And so this morning, so I did fall asleep pretty early. For me anyway. I usually get to sleep about midnight. I try to get to sleep about 10:30. Finally fell asleep probably about 11:30. Woke up at 6:30, but honestly, I have a lot of energy. I feel pretty good. You know, I'd say my energy level is about a 7 right now. My mood's pretty good. I'm not saying perky, but you know, I'm feel pretty good about life and everything in general. My brain isn't that foggy today. Maybe a light mist, but I don't know. It just I feel a little bit more alert. And then as far as body soreness, I think I'm probably still like a 2. I'm not too bad. Biceps and tris are a little bit sore, but my back soreness went away. So maybe yesterday was a 3, today I'm a 2. So everything looks or feels better. Okay, so I'm making a Bon V scramble, which is basically 8 eggs, scrambled up, 8 ounces of ground beef, and a handful of cheese. Sorry, I'm sweating. I just came in from outside. It's pretty hot. So for lunch, I'm having some bacon wrapped shrimp with homemade blue cheese. Yes, all the blue cheese is made from animal byproducts and is on the list of things I can eat. Look at this. I don't even know my own strength now. I just broke my container. Damn, I'm hulking out here. This no sugar thing is kicking my ass right now. My energy is fine. I just really want some sweets. Just having a moment of weakness. I'm fine. All right, day 4, June 4th. Let's see. Mind fog. Actually, I have a lot of clarity. My energy level is like, I don't know, 7 or 8. I had a really good night of sleep. It was the first night I had a really great night of sleep. So I think about almost 8 hours and like uninterrupted sleep. So my mood, I'm in a pretty damn good mood today. So body soreness seems like it's getting better. It's like maybe 1.5. It's not quite a 2. It's better than yesterday, but still slight soreness. But So if I got to record this yesterday, I cut myself somehow. Not really sure where or how. I didn't even remember the moment I cut myself. But it congealed right away, so fat didn't pour out of it. So I guess things are going okay on this diet. Oh yeah, look at this day. So after this, I'm going to throw on some blue cheese, and we're going to make a blue cheese encrusted steak. Okay, here we have our blue cheese crust, which is devised of course, blue cheese, butter, some other shit I forgot. And for the breadcrumbs, I substituted pork rinds, ground them up in the food processor, and used those as breadcrumbs. See how this turns out. The first few days, I'll try to be as non-graphic as possible, but the this is the first morning that I had a solid movement since I started this. Yeah, that's the one thing your body is adjusting to, and so it's a little bit of havoc for the first few days. Kind of left that detail out just to spare people the gory details. But yeah, I mean, I feel great. I'm not quite dropping weight at the rate I would like to, but I mean, nonetheless, I'm still dropping weight. So that's the important part. All right, so for lunch, I had a lamb pita with feta, but without the pita, and nothing else. It was tasty, I guess, but it's pita fusion. It's not the best fucking thing in the world. And I'm still kind of hungry because it was a rather small portion. So I guess I'm going to eat some wings. Today I also learned that I'm not a complete weirdo for the way I remove eggs from the carton. I remove them from opposing corners and kind of work my way so that it's balanced. And a lot of people said they do it the same way. So now I had other people call me a psychotic. Actually, what was the exact word? A serial killer. But hey, everyone's got a different way of doing things, I suppose, right? Mental clarity, pretty damn great. Probably same as yesterday. Energy level about the same as yesterday. Soreness, probably 2, maybe even a 3. Changed up some things and some new muscles I think that I haven't used in ages are now sore. And as far as mood, everything's going pretty good actually. I'm feeling great. I used mayo as a binding agent and just rolled the pork loin in the Parmesan cheese. And then I baked it and it came out pretty damn incredible. June 7th, day 7. Mental clarity, rather clear. Energy level, probably about a 6 today. Soreness, I'm actually a little sore today, so maybe like a level 2 or 3. And my mood's all right. Yeah, maybe on a little bit of a downslope today. I also gained back some weight, which was really weird. I did drink beer last night, so maybe that was it. But it's not usually more than what I drink. So, but yeah, apparently my body's really, really great at storing fat. So, yay. I decided to make a beef stew with ground beef and Burberry sauce, spices, shall I say. I use unsalted butter, and yeah, it came out great.
All right, so it is Saturday, the 8th. This is day 8. I woke up at 6 in the morning after going to sleep at 1, so I'm very tired right now, but I can't fall back asleep. What we're going to go with here is soreness, probably level 2, not too bad. I'm just kind of meh. I don't know if I want to really, I got a lot of shit to do today too, but a little foggy today mentally. Energy level probably 5.
Okay, so for breakfast today I finished off the Bon V scramble that I had. And for lunch, I am doing this. I'm doing sashimi from HEB. It's actually pretty good. And it gives me an excuse to bust out my fancy chopsticks. Whee! Yeah, I'm a little extra. I don't give a shit. All right, so day 9, June 9th. Mental clarity, somewhat clear. Mood, I'm just kind of like meh. Just got done with a few things. But anyway, but that's a personal matter. Body soreness, about a 2, and maybe a 3. Energy level, probably 6. I'm a little lethargic today, but found a recipe for Carnivore cheesecake. I made it yesterday, but I had to let it chill in the fridge, so I'm gonna hopefully try that today. For breakfast, I'm making bacon and eggs. Nothing fancy. I need more bacon fat, so. Okay, I'm changing that mental clarity thing to foggy because I just poured my beans, instead of pouring them into the grinder, my coffee beans, I poured them directly into my French press. Yeah, that's not how you make coffee. Okay, so I'm about to have dinner. It's the second steak that I cut from my chuck roast. I think this is supposed to be the eye of Chuck, but I can't really say for certain because I literally butchered it. All right, we are now at day 10, June 10th. Mentally, well, I'm pretty awake. Had a decent night of sleep. Mood, I mean, I'm as good as I can be, I suppose. Energy level, I feel like a good 6 or 7. I'm ready to take on this day. I haven't had my coffee yet, so I can't give a full gauge, but I've been doing that with all the other days as well. So, yeah, let's call it a 7. I feel good. As far as soreness, I'm probably a 1. I did rest yesterday for the first time in 20 days. But yeah, apparently my body needed it, so. And I'm gonna make breakfast, just bacon and eggs. I need bacon grease. So for lunch, we get a stipend at work, so I went and picked up some food. Only thing I could really eat were fajita tacos, but I could only eat the meat. That wasn't very filling. So I don't know, I'm either gonna eat dinner early or eat another snack before. So for dinner, I had some chicken wings, but I don't know, it's enough to tide me over. I'm gonna have to eat another dinner.